Thanks to EA for inviting me to this early access event. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Boo and today we have early access to The Sims 4 For Rent expansion pack. I've decided to start a mini let's play focusing around a family for this pack. I really want to explore the rental part and the property ownership part of this pack, as well as focusing on the cultural aspect of the pack. We haven't had a lot of Asian representation in The Sims to date, and this pack is very much inspired by Southeast Asian countries. So I've decided that I wanted to create a family which has a very complicated dynamic so we can explore all the different parts of the pack together. So the sim you see on my screen right now is our main sim we'll be playing with. Her name is Quyên. She was born in Tomarang and raised by her two parents. Unfortunately, when Quyên was about 8 years old, her mother did pass away in childbirth to her little sister. Her dad completely broke down and was unable to look after neither her or her sister. So her aunt on her mum's side, Mickey, decided to take Quyên, and together they moved to Shuno, where she was raised. Now, she was raised in quite a different cultural environment to Tomarang, so being here in Tomarang now is going to be a whole new experience to her. She honestly doesn't remember a lot about her childhood, and I don't think she will right off the bat, but I really want her to get more of an understanding of her past and where she's come from and just sort of explore that aspect. And on her aunt's side, Mickey, who you'll meet in just a minute, she's decided to come to Tomarang and bring Quyên with her because unfortunately her parents have passed away. Her parents were owners in some property here in Tomarang. So now that they've both passed, those properties have gone into her name, and basically she's come here to get her affairs in order. She has no plan of staying here for the long term. However, we don't know whether she is going to stay here and end up loving being a property manager. We don't know if she wants to sell these properties and get out of here as soon as possible. So that's what we are going to be finding out today. So hopping straight into game now, Mickey is getting comforted by her niece, Quyên, who obviously just wants to make sure she's doing okay. Miss Mickey has been through a lot, to be honest. Obviously, her parents have just passed away and left all this property in her name, and she honestly has no idea what to do with it. Inside my Shuno, Mickey was actually a pretty successful lawyer, hence why they have a lot of money, but she does know that she has to come here and get her affairs in order, and you never know, she might fall in love with property management. Maybe she wants to stay. We have no idea, but we do know at the moment she is not coping very well with all this stress because she has a moodlet that says she is addicted to alcohol. So Mickey is quite a cold sim. She doesn't have a lot of close relationships. Growing up, her best friend was her sister, and unfortunately now her sister has passed, which is Quynn's mother. So her only strong relationship at the moment is her niece Quyên, but even then she still sort of keeps a distance from her a little bit because she doesn't want to end up hurt again if anything happened. Not that it would. But yeah, Mickey craves a drink. That would surely make life more tolerable for a brief moment. So she's quite stressed out at the moment. She's thinking about alcohol as a way to help her get through all these emotions, but she does know that while she's here, she has a lot she needs to do. It is late right now. It is currently like 7 o'clock at night. So we're not going to go out tonight. But in the morning, Mickey is going to go over to those units that her parents have passed on to her. We just want to check out the situation and see kind of where they stand at the moment. I think they all currently have tenants in them, so we need to really get an understanding whether those tenants are good people. Maybe we can kind of convince those tenants to actually purchase the properties. We have no idea where it's going to go. And then of course Miss Quyên here is also feeling a whole range of emotions because she knows this is where her mother passed away and the rest of her family reside. So at some point she is going to have to face the music and see her family, see her little sister who she's never met before, and honestly kind of just figure out what she wants as part of her life too. Quyên is currently 18. She has just finished high school. I have decided to give her the new aspiration, which is the Tomarani knowledge one. So there's a couple things we have to do. I think while she's here, she knows that honestly there's not much she can do. She is currently in the freelance career as an artist, so she can do this while she's away from home. But she honestly just wants to kind of explore a little bit. She's never been here before. She knows this is where she's from. She wants to get an understanding of her past and her culture while she's here. So this is what we're going to be focusing on. But for now, I am going to let these guys get some sleep, and then tomorrow will be the official start of our new adventure together. Gosh, it's 2 o'clock in the morning and Miss Quyên has decided to come downstairs and get herself a bowl of rice. I think she has a lot on her mind. Tomorrow she is visiting her grandparents' house for the first time in, I think, 8 years. She's meeting her little sister who is 8 years old and she's never met her before. They've only ever spoken on the phone, and honestly she is really just hoping that she doesn't run into her dad at all. Luckily her dad does not live with her grandparents, and honestly she really just doesn't want to see him. Even though she understands that her father has been through a lot with losing her mother, she honestly doesn't understand how anyone can just sort of abandon their children. And even though she's lived a really great life with her aunt, she has grown up in a way where she hasn't felt a lot of family love before, and she blames a lot of that on her dad. She resents him a lot, and at the moment they have quite a difficult relationship. So she's really hoping she just doesn't run into him while she's here. But aside from that, she is pretty excited to explore the town. I think she's pretty excited to meet her little sister, even though she feels like it might be a little bit awkward. At the moment, I think she honestly just can't sleep too much. She does have an assignment that she needs to do. She needs to get an icon approved. I'm not sure where she's left her sketch pad. Okay, it's right here. So why don't we go ahead and just finish off an icon this morning. And oh god, nice. 3 o'clock in the morning and there's a water leak at one of our tenants' apartments. Mickey has just received a text saying there's a water leak. So we're like, okay, let's just get this sorted. I'm not sure where she's heading. She's gone to get some rice, get some food. Okay, let's head downstairs, get ourselves some breakfast, sort ourselves out for the day. And then I think we can go ahead and head over, figure out what's happening with this water leak and just sort of see the situation we're getting ourselves into. Okay. The water leak is leaking everywhere in 2 row Kaya Rockside, so many puddles and no one can even take a shower. The Ha household demands something must be done. Visit the unit to sort out the problem or call a contractor crew over the phone. Okay, so since we're heading there anyway, we may as well go sort this out ourselves. There's no way Mickey is going to touch a water leak though, so we probably will have to get a contractor to come over, but she wants to go see the problem herself first before she puts her money into something that could be a lie. And I just read this notification. You might have noticed that the Ha household actually resides there. So funny enough, that is actually Quyén's grandmother's household. I don't think that neither Mickey or Quyên knew that her parents owned the unit that her niece's grandparents resided in, but that is interesting enough. So I guess we'll be seeing them sooner than we thought. All right, ladies, come get yourself some food and then we will head out of here as soon as the sun is up. Alrighty, both girls have arrived on scene. Oh my gosh, Mickey is looking very professional. Oh my god, and there's a fire. Okay. Okay, so this is Quyén's grandparents' house where there's now a fire being started. So we probably should come in. Guys, put your grandma out. This is not how I pictured today starting. Okay, so Quyên, luckily enough, decided to help her grandmother put the fire out. This is Ha Phong, her beautiful grandmother, who obviously does not know how to use the barbecue. We'll come into a respectful introduction to her. I really want to do the new introduction, but unfortunately, I don't think Quyên knows how to do that. So she's being respectful and she's like saying hello to her. She has met her previously, but not that she can remember. So obviously an introduction is needed. Who else have we got here? Oh, we do not like this guy. Okay, so this is Li Tuan. I guess he would be our uncle in a sense. He is not related by blood to the Ha family, but he is married to our aunt, which we will meet as well. Okay, all right, so there's a water leak inside the apartment. Mickey is gonna actually come in and see if we can resolve this. Let's come over and have a look. We're going to do an inspection and maintenance. And then obviously in here, there are a few people in the one bathroom that all these people share. All right, so we're coming and knocking on the door. We're coming around the back because everybody is in the back of the house. So they didn't hear us knock the first time. All right, we can come in now. Thank the Lord. All right, hello everybody. Good to see you all. Let's come over and say hi to Ha Quan, which is Quyén's grandmother. Mickey knows all of these people, so she's gonna do the new introduction. She can tell she does not want to be here at all. She honestly is just really mad around this family in general. She does know them, obviously, as her sister was married to their son, but she does not like this family. but she is going to tolerate them for the sake of Quyên, obviously. All right, water leak, wonderful. Let's come over here and do an inspection and some maintenance. Go ahead and hire a repair service to fix this as well, because there's no way we're getting our hands dirty. And while she's sorting this out for the Ha family, Quyên is actually going to come downstairs and just have a really awkward chat to her family. She hasn't seen them all in many years. So they're all down here, and we'll do some quick introductions to everyone. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this here is Ha Min. She is our aunt on our dad's side. She's our dad's sister. Currently, she is pregnant. She's expecting a baby. And over here is her husband. This is Li Tuan, who we met outside earlier. These guys decided to have a elopement and get married very, very quickly because Miss Min actually fell pregnant out of wedlock, and they've decided they don't want to have any scandal in town, so they decided to get married, even though Min is a adult and Tuan over here is a young adult still. So there is a little bit of an age gap between these two, but they are still both adults. He is going to be an adult pretty shortly anyway, but she is definitely a bit older than him. Okay, we're just exploring the house. Downstairs is our grandfather. This is Ha Kwan, and we want to come and say hi to him. Oh, this is so awkward, babe. Come on. Why don't we talk to your grandpa first? So I think we'll just do a nice, respectful introduction to him when he's available. Hi, sir. It's good to see you again. And we got the proper personality trait. You know what? Sure, we'll embrace it. And I think he's just really excited to see us. Things are obviously a little bit awkward, but I can imagine him wanting to give her like the biggest hug in the world. And he's like, oh my gosh, you have grown so much, Quyên, since I last saw you. I swear when I last saw you, you were around your little sister's age, and now look at you, a whole adult. Why didn't you come and visit us sooner? He's like, why didn't you visit us sooner? But he's also consoling her because she's had a loss in the family, obviously. Oh, that's sweet. Look at them giving kisses and stuff. Kwan is actually just the nicest guy in the whole world that you'll ever meet. He is such a loving family man, and I really think that Quyên is going to appreciate his kindness above everything else, even in this like kind of awkward situation. Okay, repair or replace all broken water objects. Okay, we really need to go ahead. I'm just going to replace this so we can get it ticked off. Perfect. Okay, the unit's rating just went up by a whole star. Check out the own business panel for more details. Okay, perfect. And he's actually decided to mop up for us, so yeah, we're doing well. All right, let's come through and see everyone else. Okay, hi. Hi, Auntie. We'll do a respectful introduction to her as well. Auntie Crush. Well, I would hope so. And then over here is little Anne. This is our little sister who we've never met before. So we feel the most awkward to introduce ourselves to her because what do you even say? Like, she knows she has a big sister. She's spoken to us, but she's never met us before. So here we go. We're actually meeting our little sister for the first time. Quynn's like, hi there, Anne. Do you remember me? And oh, she's giving us a huge hug. We're like, we've spoken on the phone before. She likes deep open. Yeah, it's cute. We're like, hi there. Do you remember us? And she's like, oh, you're my big sister, aren't you? Oh my gosh. Okay, we definitely have to bond with her because she is our little sister. So let's try and cheer her up a little bit. She's feeling a little bit sad. There. It's okay. And we'll just console her about death as well. She's feeling a little bit sad. I guess seeing her sister is bringing up a lot of questions about her mom and her family life. So we'll console her about death. And also I like how Min is over here just eavesdropping. She's actually a nosy sim. So every time we go into a room, she's kind of just following us around because she's a little bit nosy. And then obviously Feng is finally here. We can say hi to our grandma. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was a bit stressed out before, you know, we had that water leak and then I couldn't cook in the inside. So I tried to use the barbecue, but I guess it's really not my expertise, is it? Because I've caused a big fire. But we'll give her a big hug because we haven't seen her in obviously many, many years. It's really nice to see our family again. And even though we were super, super nervous about seeing everyone, honestly, we're feeling really, really happy to be around all of our family right now. Look at them all. They're all so adorable. Wang, or we'll call her Ba. Ba is going to ask us to spend some time with her. It is actually Tet or Lunar New Year coming up in this week. So we have a lot of stuff that we need to do in the household. Ba is wanting Quyên to come and stay for a couple of days so they could celebrate Lunar New Year. And honestly, she's going to just say to her, like, we really need some help around the house at the moment. With Min being pregnant, she can't do a lot of cleaning and getting rid of a lot of the junk in the household. So we would love if you could come and help us out as much as possible. And honestly, her stupid husband downstairs, he is such a con man. He is useless as well. So we would love if you could come and help us out. Come help out your old grandma, why don't you? Quyên doesn't really want to be here. She is really happy to like see her family, but she doesn't even know how she would go about celebrating Lunar New Year or go about the traditions to help clean up the house and do whatever they need to do. But luckily enough, her grandma is the expert on the matter as she's lived her entire life. So I think we probably will spend a little bit more time with our family. But for now, I think that Mickey does want to go ahead and head over to the other units and check them out. So we will say goodbye to grandma for now, but Mickey's like, come on, let's get out of here. The stuff is fixed. Come on, let's go. We gotta check out the other, we've got things to do, right? Okay, we'll stop talking to Mickey for now and we'll say goodbye to our grandparents and our little sister, but we will promise to spend some more time with them while we're in Tomarang. All right, bye-bye. It was great seeing you again. We will come. She's like, make sure you come over tomorrow. I've got a whole list of chores for you to do. And then afterwards, I'm going to take you to like the spirit house or the tiger sanctuary, check out some of the local sites. Okay, how about that? You help me and I'll help you. All right, perfect. Okay, we have to head off to the next unit and just check it out. All right, not too much of a trip because we were just heading next door. So now we're coming over to this house. I'm gonna come and knock on the door. All right, here she comes. She's just leaving her grandparents' house and she's coming into the next one. Okay, so this is the next house. I'm not actually sure who lives here exactly. Okay, it is Hinata Goto, who we will come upstairs and meet. So let's come and do a Tomarani introduction. Hi there, I'm your property manager, Mickey. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Do we have any interactions that we can do with tenants? Offer a foot massage? No, not happening. What? Why can she offer them massages? That's so odd. Okay. All right. So nothing seems to be too crazy here. This house is definitely in better shape than the neighbor. It's more modern, 100% more modern. And honestly, she's like writing down, let's just take some notes on our phone. We're like, okay, this one is great. Not a problem. We have an agreement over here and ooh, okay. So tenants must maintain a tidy living space. Clean appliances are a must and accumulating trash or piles will not be tolerated. And unfortunately, they did break one of the rules. I don't think we will evict them because we are making quite a lot of money from this tenant being here. So I think we're like, okay, like that's fine, not a problem. And then I think we're ready to move to the next apartment. This one has Quynn's name on it, but it's, what are you doing here? What con man has come in here? That's odd. I've got my eye on you, Tuan, but we're gonna head over to the final unit to check out this afternoon. Alrighty, okay, so this is the final unit, a part of these lots. We're gonna come in and knock on the door and see if anyone is home. Quyên is gonna be coming as well. Girl, she is in a flirty mood. I don't know why she's feeling so flirty. Hello, anyone home? Come on in. All right, so this is our final unit that we need to come and have a look at. This one is just a like a 1-bedroom unit, so it's nothing too crazy, nothing too small. So far, it looks pretty neat and tidy. There's not much going on inside, just like a kitchen, obviously some planters and stuff, which is a bit interesting. And then upstairs, it's just a bedroom. So honestly, not much going on here. I don't think we even really need to look at it too much, but the tenant has actually come in. So this is the tenant. His name is Dax. He is not local here, just like us. So we'll say hey to him and have a good chat. Oh, look, he likes all the introductions and stuff. Quyên will come over and we'll just do a respectful introduction to him as well. Sul. He thinks we're pretentious. Interesting. Quyên is definitely like, oh, you're not local as well? Me neither. I grew up in Semaishuno. Where did you grow up? And he's like, oh, well, how did you gather that? He's like, I've been living here for the last like couple years trying to grow his business and now she's flirting with him. Okay, so she's okay. Oh, she's in a flirty mood, so she's flirting with him. I guess she finds him attractive, honestly, and he's literally the neighbor to our grandparents live, so maybe she's hoping that she'll see him again. Mickey's like, okay, I'm gonna head home, and I think that Quyên is gonna stay here because she is gonna see her grandparents again. We've got more stuff going on in our menu over here though. It's like a little green dot. Ooh, the Ha household is looking pretty bad. Yikes. Okay, so Quyên is just having a little bit of a flirt right now and he does think she's pretentious. I think it's because she assumed he was not a local and in that case, she probably was making some comments that weren't the nicest about her hometown, but he actually moved here because he loves this world and he really wants to start his career here. Dax has been working at the local night markets as a chef, and he catches all of his own food by fishing, and he makes all of his own food, and he honestly just loves living a really down-to-earth life, whereas Quyên is obviously quite the opposite, at least at this stage. But she thinks he's really attractive, so she doesn't even care that he's kind of beneath her in her eyes, because she thinks he's really attractive, and she is literally like flirting with him, like yeah, look, they've literally just got a romance bar. Okay, well, it's 7 o'clock, so we really should head over to our grandma's house again and see if we can like spend some time with them. So I'm gonna go visit this unit, and not with Dax. Dax can stay in his own unit, but we gotta leave. We're like, okay, it's getting late. We will be next door. Hopefully I'll see you again. I'll see you around. He probably will be at the local night market, so I'm sure she probably wants to go spend some time with him there as well. Look at her, she's so tired. Back over at grandma and grandpa's house after Siba. Let's come over, give a big hug. She's doing some cooking over here already. We're gonna let ourselves in. Good to see you again. She's like, oh my gosh, I honestly can't believe how much you've grown since I last saw you. You look so much like your mother. Has anyone told you that? We actually don't know too much about our mom, as she died pretty young, but we'll take it a compliment because she was absolutely beautiful. I want to go ahead and just give her like a little family kiss, and I think she probably, oh, she's comforting us. She's like, there, dear, come on, let's do some things together. She's like, I appreciate you coming and spending some time here. She goes, do you want to stay the night? And then tomorrow we have a big day full of activities that we need to do. She's like, I need to go to the temple and drop some stuff off. I also need to go to the sanctuary. We have a big week ahead, basically. Here we go, we've come in. Hi there again, everybody. It's good to see you all, and we're feeling so tired. We've actually decided we want to come and stay the night. So Quyên is going to head upstairs and get some sleep. This house has a couple different stories. Oh my gosh, there's junk everywhere. And she's going to head right up to the top floor up here, which is a little loft. And this is where she is going to sleep tonight. Oh no. Cursed. Here in number 1, Rokaya Rockside, a string of unfortunate events has been set in motion, and it's starting to feel a lot like a curse. Visit the Goto households unit and locate that cursed culprit, or call a contractor crew over the phone to take care of the problem. Oh my gosh, not the text message we were expecting this morning, but honestly, I kind of want to let it be a problem. I won't. I will tend to it, but Quyên is woken up this morning. She didn't even realize that she slept the whole night through. She honestly was just coming up to get a little bit of sleep, and I don't know, something about this house, it just feels really at home for her, even though it is definitely not the way she's used to living. But she slept so well last night. She's gonna actually head downstairs, get herself some food, and I think she probably will ask to take a shower and then see what Ba wants us to do today. He's like, oh, you ended up staying the night, did you? Did your grandmother get you trapped into helping us with our cleanup today? And she's like, yeah, she did, but honestly, I think I'd rather be here than with Aunt Mickey at the moment, because she's just visiting a lot of units at the moment, and it's honestly so tiring. She's like, I'm so sick of walking around and looking through houses and repairing stuff. Honestly, I'd rather just stay here and help you guys clean up if I could. He's like, all right, well, I'll get some breakfast on. Did you want to jump in the shower really quick? So we only have one bathroom, so we all have to share, but it is currently vacant, so we'll have a quick speedy shower. We'll be respectful that everyone in this house has to have a speedy shower. And then where is everybody else? Because we have to get some breakfast sorted. Quan's actually making some food at the moment. He's just, oh, it's spoiled. I'll get him to empty this and start again, because we're all pretty hungry this morning. All right, let's cook some food. I don't even know what I want. Let's just make the first one. Seems nice. And have you finished? You didn't even have a shower, my love. She got kicked out of the bathroom. Ah, Tuan kicked us out of the bathroom. Oh my gosh. On man. Okay, let's quickly come in and take a speedy shower now that he's gone. See if we can quickly get in and have a shower. Finally, she's able to get her hair wet, her face wet. It is so hot here. It's currently summer and she is just sweating all over the place. But finally, we were able to quickly get in the shower, and I don't think anyone else is coming, so we should be pretty good. There's some food being prepped over here, which is great. And I think she's going to use this opportunity to actually get to know some of her family members. So we haven't spent a lot of time with Tuan yet. We've actually never met this man because he only recently got married to our sister. So we'll come over and say hi to him. Oh my god, grandma, have a shower. I think this is our fault because we're still in the shower. Okay, you need to get out right now because your grandma is filthy. Thank you. All right, she's gonna come in and take a brisk shower as well, a speedy shower. There you go, love. Off you go. And honestly, while we're here, I think we probably should help out with some of this food. I think we'll get rid of the grilled cheese though. I don't know why they'd be making that. We think he's strong-minded. He thinks we're childish, but he is definitely childish, and he's flirty. I think he's like flirting with her a little bit, and we're like, aren't you literally married to our aunt? That's like kind of weird, right? We found out he's a clumsy sim. Interesting. Oh, and he's flirting with us. But we're not interested. We're like, are you serious? I want to say something mean to him because he's flirting with us. I do not like this man at all. We'll just like argue about, we'll order him to clean. We're like, honestly, I don't know why I'm here cleaning when you are more than capable to help my grandparents around this house. They let you live here free of charge. You should be helping them out as much as you can. She's like, you are literally married to my aunt. Don't be coming out here and flirting with me. That's disgusting. Okay, we can come and grab a serving of food now because breakfast is finally done. Yeah, and look at her face. Oh my god, I would be feeling the same way if my husband was a flirty butt. Look, he's come over to give her a hug and stuff. Look at you. He's like, your niece is so mean. She just came over and yelled at me. I didn't even do anything wrong. She's gonna eat it at the front over here. She's like, okay, what's on the agenda for today? What do we need to do? We have to leave some fruit or incense at the spirit house. We have to use a Tomarang introduction. Oh my god, they're making out over here. And use a squat toilet. So before we go, we probably should use the toilet that they have in the household, which is a squat toilet. We have been avoiding it up until this point because we have not used one since we were a child. But there is one at our grandparents' house, so yeah, we'll go use it. Okay, these guys are like dancing together, which I think is pretty cute. All right, and I think we're ready to spend our first day out exploring. Okay, so here we are, we've arrived at the park. Quyên at the moment is just giving Quyên a lesson on hard work. He's like, I've decided to bring you out here today because the night market is on tonight and obviously it doesn't run itself. We have to go ahead and help supply some of the food that they will be cooking up. So I've decided to bring you here to do some fishing. And she's like, what? Fishing? Great. He's like, well done. You got the line out in your first try. He's like, did you know that when you were a child, your father and I used to take you out to this very dock, and one time you caught like the biggest fish that this town had ever seen, and we couldn't believe that you had done it. But oh, I guess you still don't have that kind of luck, do you? Throw it back in, try again. He is going to have a chat with her about her life and what she's been up to this point. So he's like, so how was school then? Obviously being in a different world comes with different. He's like, I've always felt regret letting you go with your aunt. I know it was the right decision because she could take care of you, but I just felt like you were thriving so much here when you were young that I really hated when you left. I wish you could have come back sooner. He's like, we did invite you every year to come celebrate Lunar New Year with our family, but I know that you've got school and things always came up, so I understand that you couldn't come to now. But he's like, honestly, Quyên, I really appreciate you coming here this year, even though I know you had to come with your aunt. I'm really glad you were able to come spend some time with us. I know your grandmother is going to want you to help out with all of the pre-celebration activities. He's like, don't feel pressured to do it, but I really hope that you will, because I think you'll really find some enjoyment and fulfillment out of it. Just like us with fishing now. Let's see if she gets a big fish or not. And it's nothing. He's like, all right, let's wrap it up. Let's see if we can get something another day. He's like, got a little pop-up saying the fish are a little bit too crafty in this area. So I think everyone that was here before us probably got all of the good catches, and we're just left with all the difficult fish to catch now. So that's all right. We've got other things to do. I might come over and like there's like some stalls here and stuff. He's like, since we weren't able to actually catch any fish, maybe we can browse the fish market instead and see what other people have sold. It opens in just a couple minutes, so we'll browse it in a second. But he's also talking to some of the people up here, some of the locals. So I will come over and do an introduction. We're learning from our family how to do a proper introduction in this town. So there we go, proper introduction. Nice to meet you. All right, so there's a lot of fish we can buy. All of it's pretty expensive. We have quite a lot of money on us, but obviously our family does not. So I think we'll stick to getting a couple bass because we are going to have a big family meal tonight, and bass is honestly just the cheapest one. We'll maybe not tonight, maybe we'll have a family meal tomorrow night. I don't know, we're saving it, okay? Our little sister is literally just walking through town. She must have just finished school and she's on her way home. I'm going to get her to come and spend some time with us now that she's finished school. So we'll quickly just add her to our our group and see if she wants to spend some time playing at the park with us. Okay, so here she is. This is little Anne. And come here, my little love. Oh, Quinn's getting a phone call from Dax. Ooh, he's wondering if we want to hang out. Did we give him our number? I don't remember doing that. He must have got it from the lease. No, we won't hang out, but we will definitely spend some time with him because he seems like he's our type. But no, we're currently out and our little sister is here. So we want to come and say hi to her. And let's play some hopscotch with our little sister as well. We're like, oh, fancy seeing you here. Just on your way home from school, I guess? Oh my god, she's like yelling at us. There we go. Big hug, that's better. Why are you so aggressive, little thing? Did you want to play some hopscotch together? You can teach me how to play this game, okay, An? Because I haven't played this since I was a child and you seem to be the expert. There you go. Oh my gosh, she is great at this. She's not falling over at all. Ooh, a little bit of a wobble at the end. But yeah, oh no. She's like, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. How embarrassing. Okay, I think that means it's our turn, right? Oh yeah, she's angry because she failed it. All right, come on, Quyên, you got this. So I just throw the rock then? All right. There we go, hop in. Oh, you can't touch the square that the rock's in? Is that how this goes? Honestly, we're not doing half bad at this game, even though we are a full adult and we shouldn't be bad at it. Oh my gosh, from losing hopscotch, our little sister is so mad that she lost hopscotch. Oh my gosh, we have to do something to make it up to her because she is angry. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Can we buy you a treat or something? Come on, we'll give her a hug. We're like, oh, we're sorry. You're way better than us. We just got beginner's luck. And she's like, oh, you have to buy me something now. She has a fear of being inferior. I never succeeds at anything. How is she ever supposed to make it in the world when everyone else is doing it better in life? Oh my god, I'm so sorry I made you feel that way. We'll try and calm her down and just try and, you know, bribe her with something. We're like, hey, why don't we go to the market and we'll buy you some food. We'll buy you some marbles or something. Okay, she's really angry though. Alrighty, is it open yet? I think it must be. So let's head on over. Yeah, it is. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I did hear there wasn't too much to do at the actual night market itself, but that's our dad. Oh, can we avoid him? Okay, we're gonna come over this side instead. So we'll come over here together. Oh, we have a difficult relationship. I'm honestly going to say no. I don't want them being mean to each other. I was going to say yes and see if we can mend it, but I know they would just be autonomously mean to each other and I don't really want them doing that. That obviously, I think they do have a difficult relationship right now, but we are working to mend it. She's like, come on, slowpoke. I'm a faster runner than you. And grandpa's behind here too. He likes it though. I think he loves playing games with little Anne because she is such a little silly goose and she's very competitive. Look, grandpa's run ahead. That's crazy. Oh god, awkward. I don't think he recognized us. That's so awkward. Okay, let's come order some food really quickly. I'm gonna get this hello, which is a rainbow single dish. A tasty mix of flavors, is Filipino. Summertime treat. Interesting. It's like shaved ice, I think. Oh, she said, are you crazy? I'm already losing money at these prices. Look, fair enough. To be fair, we have lots of money. We don't really need to haggle. Thank you. Don't eat that though. Please don't eat that. Please don't eat that. Please don't eat that. Please don't eat it. That's for your sister. Where did you put it? Oh my gosh, she put it on the ground, but I don't know. Oh, it's right here. Stop. Okay, we're buying this for our little sister, even though we can't technically buy it for her, but that's fine. There we go. Ice cream and my big sister is paying. Thanks. There she goes. Little sweet thing. Oh, we're feeling immediately sad. Oh, look, there's our aunt. Hi there. Okay, so I think we do need to gossip a little bit and just kind of like ask about another sim because our dad is literally right there. So he says, I like Khan. He is pretty cool. Like, he's like telling us, he's like, your father's honestly been working really hard since you guys left. And I know that there's some touchy issues between the two of you, but I really think while you're here, you should give him the chance and maybe spend some time with him. Obviously, if you feel like you don't want to, you don't have to, but I think you should try and give him a second chance. He's always regretted leaving you girls behind, but he knows that it was what was best for your future at the time. So yeah, anyway, we'll have to think about that. I'm not really sure we want to. Oh my god. Okay, so is there any other stalls in this night market? There is some on the other side, which we'll come and check out now. What are you guys selling over here? Interesting. Okay, is there any that are like not food related? What are you? Purchase goods. purchase goods or buy local attire. Let's go purchase some goods and see what they've got. We also really need to use the bathroom. Not sure if there's a toilet around here though. Okay. Ooh, jar of marbles. We can get some tassels. Mysterious basket. What's in the basket? When shaken, a faint rattling comes from the inside, but when opened, the only thing contained is vast emptiness. Perhaps you're supposed to fill the basket. Yes, you must fill the basket. It's hungry and needs to feed. What? That's odd. Ooh, okay, let's get ourselves some marbles. I'm gonna get 2 that are here right now, and I kind of want to get one of these tassels as well. I'll get the green one. We're just collecting some stuff, you know. And let's just try and, ooh, local attire, halter shirt. No, I don't think we need to buy any clothes right now, but Bart is definitely going to make us buy some clothes as well. I should actually bring Fong here at the moment because I feel like she wants to be here. All right, let's clean this up. And while little Anne is here, I know that the kids can also release lanterns. What? She already did it without me? I didn't even get to see it. Oh, may all the worries float away as quickly as this lantern does. Anne is certainly hoping for some good energy and a little luck after releasing her own little eco-friendly lantern. Great. I wanted to see that so bad, but oh, that's so annoying. That's okay. All right, we really need to find a bathroom, like ASAP. So, oh, she has to return home to do it. Look, fair enough. It's midnight. We've had a nice night out with our family, and how awkward that we like ran into our dad, but he didn't even recognize us. But that's fine. Quyên is now going to head home, and she's going back to see her aunt Mickey, and then we will see what tomorrow brings. All right, so Quyên is finally home after a very, very long couple days of seeing her extended family, and it has been incredibly exhausting from her, but she's feeling pretty happy about seeing them all. She's a little bit drunk at the moment. I don't know what she had to drink, but she's just making herself a cup of tea now. Let's just wait for this to be brewed. Let's go ahead and make ourselves, some healthy green tea to try and settle us in. And oh my god, hey Mickey, how have you been? Hopefully she hasn't been too stressed out. We'll give her a big hug, and she's just checking in on us as well, making sure that we've been all right, spending some time with our family. Honestly, after spending the last couple of days with them, we might actually ask Mickey if it's okay if we go move in with them for the week of Lunar New Year's, because our grandparents do need some help around the house, and with our aunt being pregnant and our uncle being a complete con man, lazy butt, we definitely think they could use some help. So as much as it sucks, we're gonna leave this little household for the next couple episodes, and we're going to be moving in to number 2, Ricana Rockside, where there is a trash overload. Awkward. All right, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this first episode of my new mini LP here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I know this one was a really big information dump because we have so many family members, but I hope in the next ones we get to actually properly explore this beautiful new world, and I also want to actually control some of those other Sims as well. But if you liked today's episode, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!